Hello, welcome back. I just got back from Florida. I was down there at an event at Kennedy Space Center. It was called Space Jam. And this was a Tesla event. These events are put on by the owners clubs of the various states. So, for instance, the Florida Tesla Owners Club of Florida put this event on, as well as other sponsors. Every state in the United States has a Tesla Owners Club, I believe, and many of them put on these events. Now, the one in Florida was phenomenal. I was at one a few weeks ago in Chattanooga. I told you about that. That was called the Chattanooga Charge. And one of the things that these events have in common is, first of all, they have a series of sponsors that sponsor these events, and it's it's a kind of the same group of people that go to all of them. Although there are new people coming all the time. There are new people being added. Every time I go, there's more and more people. They're gonna get really big. There was probably, I don't know, a couple of hundred people there, but this is going to grow exponentially. But great time. Joe Tagmeyer, who's a huge Tesla drone pilot, he does drone flyovers over Giga Texas on a daily basis, and as an investor, and I know I speak for many investors, we take Joe's work very, very seriously. He gives us a lot of information about what's going on with Tesla, what's going on at Giga Texas. They're constantly breaking ground down there. It's funny, sometimes I listen to Joe's videos, and then I I go on the media, the news or whatever, and I hear people saying, "Oh, Tesla's going to fail." I don't think so. They're breaking ground. It feels like every other day down there on a new part of the factory, or a new addition to the factory, or whatever it is. But anyway, this was a great event, and I just want to highlight something. A lot of the people that travel to these events, these young men and women, they're in their 40s, early 40s, maybe some of them are in their late 40s, but many of these people literally live in their Teslas. I don't know if you know this, but you have something in your Tesla. Every Tesla has this called camp mode. So you can basically sleep in your car, your truck overnight, and the vehicle will hold temperature just like you do with the thermostat in your house. And it doesn't use as much power as you think it does. Most people say that if they're camped overnight, they'll lose something like 30 miles of range or 35 miles of range, which equates to, I don't know, $3, $4. It's a lot cheaper than a $200 hotel room. And as well as that, of course, if you're in the Cybertruck, you have enormous amounts of storage. You have outlets in the back. You can plug in your coffee pot. Many of them have shower systems now.